Once they go home, once they show their family and friends, once they post it on social media, it's hard for them to back out. Right? They assumed ownership of it.
The other thing is, so you said something about like a sight unseen trade-in.
Sight unseen, yeah.
Unseen? Okay.
Yeah. Which
So
means we don't actually see the vehicle.
Okay, but we can still kind of put an estimate on it?
You could put an estimate if that's the piece of the puzzle missing from you making them leave with a new car today.
Right.
You don't want to do that over the phone, though.
No.
Right?
So,
it's the opposite approach over the phone because you want to get them here.
Right. So when they come back in with the trade-in on the next day, if it happens to be like lower or whatever, right? If we can't get them that estimate,
well,
do we have to change the paperwork?
So we're going to be conservative with the offer. This is between us.
Well, right.
Right, between us, we're going to be conservative, right? We don't want to tell them that.
Absolutely.
But we're going to protect ourselves. But we are going to. I mean, listen. In a perfect world, if somebody was home to take pictures of it and send it to us, in a perfect world, right? But no, we will base it off of when we appraise the vehicle in our database. We'll base it off of the condition not being perfect, of course, because it's a pre-owned vehicle, and we'll ask them, right, on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being showroom ready, 10 being brand new, how would you rate the exterior of your vehicle, of your trade-in? Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being brand new, how would you rate the exterior?
Like a 6.
A 6, okay. And what about the interior?
Probably, a 7.
Okay. Any major repairs that you have to make to the trade-in that you know about?
No, it's just, it's high on maintenance, so I just want to get rid of it.
Okay, right, which is good. You want to get rid of it, right? And then we'll put the VIN and miles into our database, and we'll put a value on it. And we'll also identify if there was an accident on the Carfax or not. So we could do that all from here.
Okay.
Right? Because that once again, a lot of times they leave the trade at home as a reason to not have to do a deal today. Right? Because they want to prevent themselves from making a decision they're going to regret.
So what if they on the so like we can still have them sign everything and have like a physical deal in, and then they just bring in the trade in the next day?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the money? What if they don't?
And you may spot them. You may do spot paperwork where you don't full sign the whole contract, but they sign something so that they feel they're cemented and committed to the deal.
Yeah.
Now, if they don't have the money.
So like they can afford the car, but they don't have it's not like liquid or whatever. They need to move it out of their savings into
fine.
Or whatever.
Yeah, you would do what's called a promissory note. They would sign promising to bring the money back.
Okay.
And you would do that, yeah.
Is that just something I handwrite?
No, your manager will work that up. Okay. The finance manager does that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they bring the money back.
Okay.
Cool. So 100%. Yeah.
Sure.
But once again, but this is how you get creative to make car deals happen.
Gotcha.
So you don't lose them.
See, I didn't know we could do that.
Yeah.
Because I had Iacone TO a deal last night, and he was like, "Well, I'm not worried about the money right now."
Right.
I'm like, why not? I don't really understand that.
Especially if they're great credit, you know that they're responsible, right? And you know they're not a credit criminal.
What if it wasn't credit though? He wanted to do like a cash down deal.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but you just
we can still do a promissory note, but
yeah, you just know. Like, they were financing the car, though, right?
No.
No.
He wanted to do a cash down deal if possible.
You mean a cash deal?
Well, yes.
Full cash deal.
Yeah.
Full cash deal. So then you could spot them in the vehicle, right? You would probably run their credit just in case.
Okay.
Just to make sure that if something were to happen where they weren't able to come up with all the funds, they could still finance the car.
Okay.
Right, as a backup plan. But that would be up to your managers. Sometimes, different dealerships will put a customer on a temp tag or a dealer tag, but that's all stuff your managers will go over with you.
Okay.
Yeah, my mindset is always, how can I find a way to make this deal happen?
Right.
And at the very least, how do I get them in the car? I want them in the car. Once they go home, once they show their family and friends, once they post it on social media, it's hard for them to back out. Right? They assumed ownership of it. Make sense?
Yeah, thanks.